It's rare to see an original horror thriller, especially one about zombies these days, and Overlord just did that. I was on board as soon as I heard that this movie was a World War II zombie movie produced by J.J. Abrams, whose production company has actually made some really great films. At one point, this movie was even considered to be a Cloverfield movie, and I'm so glad that they did not do that. What makes this movie so special is its originality and how standalone it is. This is a movie that is not concerned about fitting into any franchise or trying to start one of its own. The writers set out to make a fun movie where we just get to sit in a theater and watch some soldiers kill some zombies, but most importantly, they get to kill some Nazis, which oddly enough is a bit relevant today, but either way, it was so satisfying. To sum this movie up, I'm actually going to quote this older gentleman that was talking to his wife after the movie, and I overheard their conversation, and what he said just stuck with me. He said that it's very bloody, but good. This movie holds no punches. It is a gore fest, and if that's not your thing, then it won't be for you. Go watch The Grinch or something else. What holds so strong for me in this movie was the cast of characters that we follow throughout. Their mission is simple enough, and that's to take out this one target in order for the rest of the military to receive some air support, and the film smartly narrows down the crew to only 4 soldiers and a local woman to help them out. Jovan Adepo was very good in this movie, and the dynamic between him and the rest of the crew was great. There's also this kid in this movie, and his banter between TIBBET had to be the highlight of the movie. The simple concept and the endearing cast really held my attention for the entire runtime, and at no point was I looking down at my phone ready for this movie to end. This is the second film that Julius Avery has directed, and for a second movie he did a really good job, and he has just signed on for the new Flash Gordon movie, and although I'm not really connected to the Flash Gordon universe, I don't really know much about it, I'm just that much more excited for it now after seeing this movie. The action is very well directed, and there are some awesome sets, especially the lower levels of the church. What this movie absolutely had to get right was the zombies, and I'd say that it's a little bit of a mixture between World War Z and I Am Legend, but with a little twist with the main villain. And the zombies are practical, which is awesome. There's no bad CG zombies in this movie, which really could have ruined the tension, which there is actually a lot of tension in this movie. I did have some issues with the overall arcs of the characters in this movie. Even though all the performances were solid, each character does have a specific thing about them that doesn't really change. BOYCE is an overall good guy, opposite of Ford's more stern, focused on the mission attitude. And going back to TIBBET, he actually has the most significant arc, mainly because of this kid. This also makes it a little bit less impactful when a character actually does die. The only reason why I cared in the moment is because the characters cared so much, not because I was attached to the character myself. The zombies are actually not in this movie as much as I expected, but they are still a big part of this movie, don't get me wrong, but if they were to go in a completely different direction in this movie and made it a straightforward World War II fun action movie, it would have worked like that just fine. I really enjoyed Overlord. It is intense, fun, action-packed, and it's actually very well directed. The characters are solid, and most importantly, it is original. If you want to sit in a theater and watch some Nazi zombies get killed by a bunch of soldiers with some crazy action-packed adventure, then this movie is perfect for you, and you might love this movie even more than I did. That'll be it for this review, guys. Thanks so much for watching. The Talking Movies podcast is on this channel. If you subscribe, I will have a new episode later this weekend. And also, I watched Mid-90s along with this movie, which is a very strange double feature, but I really like that movie as well. I will have that review up later this weekend as well. So subscribe to the channel, and thanks so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next review.